Come cook with me today. We're gonna make Jackie's Jazzy egg rolls my way. So come on everybody, we're gonna cook some Jazzy egg rolls today. So, I always use these kind of egg rolls, wrappers. Anybody can buy them, any grocery store. And I usually take them apart, wrap them up, so that they'll stay nice and moist. Here we go with that. So what do we have leftover wise? Because like I said, I do Jazzy egg rolls and it can be a lot of things. So since we're gonna do breakfast, I have leftover bacon and eggs. I had a request for chorizo eggs, kind of Mexican style. I got cheese. So the first thing I'm gonna do is a breakfast egg roll. Wet all four sides. I'm gonna just use like 3 fingers here. Okay, I have leftover bacon, and I know a lot of you are gonna say, what? How do you have leftover bacon? Well, I do. I'm gonna put down some chopped bacon. I have some leftover scrambled eggs. Lots of bacon, and some cheese. Well, these are great for if you're gonna have a little brunch and you're gonna surprise your guests, which I like to cook. I like to do those things. So you make sure you fold it up like this. You take the corner that's wet and you press it into the body. Take this corner and press it in. Kind of pull it up towards yourself and roll it up. Voila! Now, the other day I made Mexican burritos for my fiance Bill, and I did a chorizo, eggs, onions, and he was like, this is the best thing ever. So, of course, I have leftover eggs and leftover chorizo, which I just cook with onions. It's already spicy enough. You don't need to add anything special to it. Now you add a little cheese to that, same way. Roll this little baby up like this. Ooh, this is gonna be a fat one. Turn your corners in, pull it back, and roll it up. So we're ready to go to the fryer. Okay, so I've got my little countertop fryer here. And there they are. Make sure you've got fresh oil, and I'm using a vegetable oil. My grease is about 350, 60 degrees. You can also cover things like this. It helps cook any raw stuff that you have in the middle. Just a tad, because it'll create a little bit of steam, but you don't want to keep it on real long. You want that nice crispy outside. As you can see, they're kind of turning color, getting that brown crunchiness on the outside, so I like to turn them over. Sometimes they're ornery, they just don't stay there. See how they go? See how they are? Okay, isn't that a beauty? Woo! Okay, now let's just cut one of these and see how they're gonna look from the inside for your guests. Look at that. And it's very good. This is the chorizo. You can see that the egg is heated up and the cheese is melted. So let's try the bacon. See how crispy these are? I mean, who isn't gonna love that? And there's your bacon and egg and cheese egg roll. I think you need a bite. Mmm, way yum. Alrighty, how about ham sandwich? Ham and Swiss, we all love those, but not in an egg roll, they say. So here's what it's gonna look like when I get done with it. I'm gonna take my egg roll wrapper, and of course we have to add a little water again, roll it up. Now this is gonna be a kind of a small, tight one. You do the same thing, you pull the corners in, and voila. Now move on to pepperoni and mozzarella. It's very Italian style. So here's my pepperoni. It's got a little mozzarella in there. This is how it looked on my setup, so I could get ready to roll. Same thing, so you just fold it over, roll it a little bit, pull your corners in. These Eggrolls wrappers are already pre-floured, so they stick together very well. Okay. Now we're gonna go to the fryer again. A little bit. Let that steam just a tad. Okay, that one's gonna come out. There we go. There's the ham and cheese ready to go. Okay, now we have our ham and cheese. Oh, listen to that. Look at that ooey gooey coming out of there. We're gonna move on to dinner. And of course, it's leftovers. Bill made these fabulous short ribs the other night, and this is a first. Short rib, potatoes and gravy, egg roll. Yeah, I said it right there. Be right back. I've also thrown something in here for the veggie people, because you've got guests that don't eat any meat, but look at this. I've already made one up to go to the fryer. All right, here we go. Egg roll again, wrapper. Get it all ready. I think I'm gonna put that mashed leftover. This is a chive and cream mashed potato. We had some carrot in there, so I'm gonna just kind of mash that down in there. All right, come on, short rib. Let's go to this party. There's even gravy. Can you believe it? I'm gonna tear up that short rib just a little bit because we want to make sure that it gets heated up. I think that's really kind of enough to go in there. You could serve these with a little red wine. Have a little hors d'oeuvre party. Okay, here we go. We're gonna wrap that like this. And even if it punches through a little bit, it's okay because you're gonna cover it. Here we come in with the sides. There you go, you covered your little blemish. And we're gonna roll that baby up. Okay. And like I said, you know, there's always people that choose to eat vegetarian. You could do this vegan style. I made cream spinach, and I'm gonna use some fresh spinach down on the bottom here. Now when I cream my spinach, I cream it with a little olive oil. I think I had Havarti when I did this, and I used a little garden vegetable cream cheese for the creaminess. I think this is gonna be my favorite right here. So this is totally vegetarian. It's not vegan because they don't eat eggs or milk products. Okay, and we've rolled that one up. Let's go to the fryer. Oh my goodness. That looks delicious. Oh, yum. Short rib, carrots, mashed potatoes, and gravy. I have to try it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is bomb diggity, folks. Come over. You need to have some Jazzy egg rolls. Okay, now we're going to do the dessert egg rolls. And I've got two things to show you today. One is sliced apple. It's like apple pie, right? So we're gonna heat up a little butter on the stove here. And you can do this really on the fly. It's very quick and easy. You can use peaches. I canned peaches from Palisade last year, so we broke out some of that. I like a little crunch in my apples. When I make apple pie, same thing. A little bit of lemon. That'll give your apples a little bright taste. I got a little brown sugar here. Oh, it's already kind of... Put a little brown sugar on these things. I always keep cinnamon and sugar ready to go because my grandkids love this. Toast. and just a little caramel. Why not? Now, you know, I'm always up for a good challenge. I do a lot of pie contests in Carbondale Mountain Fair. My son-in-law is always an inspiration. He challenges me to different things, and so I'm going to take his. He asked me to make him a s'more pie, which I did. Got 3rd place. I get 1st and 3rds, and I finally won my 1st, 2nd. Well, I'm going to do a s'more egg roll. How about that? Now, I put a couple of graham crackers in here. And if they're too pointy, too sharp, they're going to tear a hole in your egg roll skin. So I just put them in a plastic bag, beat them up a little bit. I think that'll work. Also, I take some chocolate. You know, I mean, if you're a purist like me when it comes to your idea of a s'more, it's Hershey's chocolate. So I just chop up a little bit of that. I'm going to put this right in the middle. Take some of my graham crackers. And we might need more chocolate. I mean, who doesn't need more chocolate? There we go. Need a little bit more chocolate. And then miniature marshmallows, folks. This is a big hit whenever I do these. Roll this up. Tuck everything in. Gotta have a little bit more finesse here. Those marshmallows want to run away. Fold that in. And roll it up. There we go. Don't worry about putting too much water on it. It's all good. So here's our apples. Seasonal fruit. I mean, I've done bananas. Put a little bit of that brown sugar yumminess on there. A little more caramel. There we go. And away we roll. And there we go. Now we're going to go to the fryer. All right, I'm going to put my lid on. I'm going to turn these over. Ooh, they smell good. Okay, now we're going to do the cut for the s'more egg roll. Oh yeah, baby, look at that. Come over. We'll share this. Well, thanks everybody for joining me in my Jazzy kitchen today, and the Arts Council for thinking of me. Anytime you need to make an egg roll, call me.